Today, we are blessed to present one of these insightful lectures entitled Unconditional Help and Love is the Answer, Part 1 of 12, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English and Chinese on April 28, 2019, in Newland Ashram, Taiwan, also known as Formosa.
안녕하세요. How are you? Wow, 女孩子好多，女孩子还是好多哈。A lot of females. Even we put some over there, still not. Yeah. What's wrong with you men, huh? How come you don't come to practice? Just stay home and make money, huh? Wow. You see, even monks only one. And then there are four. The proportion is amazing, amazing. How are you in any case? We don't have man and woman anyway, right? We have only souls. Yeah. And spiritual enlightenment. You guys, no good? Sick? Have medicine? I understand. Okay, I got it. No. Sorry. Came from sensitive country. Sensitive country. Similar to yesterday. But North and South Korea are good now. Yeah, it's getting better all the time. Just they're still not... It's just they're still not... able to travel, across the old border, but they probably will very soon. You see, like now, Ola, so they can go in and out of the country of Ola. They can go to the north and the south. Nobody bother anymore. I'm so glad, and I wish one day Korea will be like that, soon, so that the families don't feel so sorrowful, missing each other. Children don't feel so bad, because their parents are not with them. The parents will not feel so much pain, worrying about the children being alone somewhere else. War is horrible. It's not just killing people, but it's tearing families apart and making people feel also dead inside or wounded inside, not just outside. Maybe they're not wounded outside, but they're wounded inside. This is terrible. And there are different kinds of war as well, psychological war and political war. Oh. What are humans doing? I have no idea. Why do they have to do all this? Just because of different ideologies, different religions, then it becomes warlike. Then people feel scared, frightened, and worried even though they do nothing. They're just innocent citizens. They're not politically motivated. They don't want to seize power from the government. They don't want to revolt, nothing. They just want to travel, like maybe to see other countries, or to see somebody that they would like to study with. That's all. And then have to cover their face, and have to fear persecution. And okay, this is ridiculous. It's really barbarous. It's like killing people in a different way. Torturing people in a different way. I don't know if physical torture is worse than psychological or mental or emotional torture. I don't know which one is worse. But all are bad. Bad, 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 bad. Humans' life is very short. People should be able to live in freedom. As long as they don't do any harm to anybody. Anything else is barbarous, uncivilized, backward, unethical, unpolitical. Politics should be about making people feel happy and free, protected, safe. Yeah, that's the job of the politicians. If not, I think they should step out, resign, and go repent somewhere in a mountain, temple, do anything else. That's better than just sitting there and controlling the life of the people. What a shame. If you don't do your job well, you should just retire, step down, step out, go, leave people alone. Leave the country to someone else who's more liberal, who's more intelligent, who's more humane to take care of that country. The country is not yours anyway. If you can't do a good job, I invite you to go out, get lost, and may God bless you. If you even know what God is. Especially those who always profess that they know God and they worship God and all this all the time, but don't do anything according to God's benevolence, or even just according to logical, just a normal, humane system. No need to say even God's enlightenment, nothing. If you don't like to be treated, don't measure it on others. That's all there is. Politics is that simple. As long as people are good citizens doing nothing wrong, you should let them be, right? Yes. Tell me, yes or no? Yes. Right. That's it. The centers that found and accepted the homeless, please come up. 桃园 to begin with, 屏东, I think 花莲, or what else? 台东 or 台中? Come up here. Contact persons, move. All the people with the homeless, come up here. Move, quick. I don't have all day. You have, I don't have. Come here. That's it? Only 4, right? Where?
屏东。
屏东？
哎，来。
一个。
两个。
两个。三个，不是3个吗？
因为他女儿带回家了。
哦。哎。为什么？为什么以前不养，现在我们养？
之前生病了，生病住院，那刚好他女儿来带他回去。
啊，奇怪。看我们养就我来抢了，好也好，这样好，这样好，这样让他们女儿知道，如果他不要，我们就要了啊！无聊，怎么有女儿都不养爸爸呢？啊，然后现在看 OK 了就来，没事啊。
台中一个，
高雄一个，对，他在准备迎新。
准备要迎新啊？
嘿，
次数够了吗？
他吃素的时间还不够，可能要等下一次。
哦，这样好了，好，没事。啊，护法，帮忙。OK， 这个是给桃园，桃园是第一个嘛，啊，过来拿，回去给大家一起分享。下一个，第二个收容是哪一个？好，现在不管了，上来了。屏东啊，来，哎呀，来大家共享。啊？一水想一心好，没事，那个不是，那个是以后了。我去想你们爱心 ，OK？ 上来，第二个，花莲啊，台中 ，OK。 大家一起啊！高雄。OK， 好，还坐那里，坐下，不用跪。等一下弄错还来得及跪啊，现在不用。Thank you， 谢谢你们那个爱心。有没有觉得好啊？或是做好事就觉得难过？现在觉得怎么样？一个人一个，对。做好事我觉得怎么样？
很感恩师父。
感恩师父。不是我养，是你养的啊。我问你，接受流浪汉了，照顾他们以后，觉得情况、身体、心情怎么样？
更开朗。
对，觉得好做好事就会觉得好的了。你呢？
他们的脸色变得很漂亮。
谁？
我们流量那个街友，
他变成很漂亮，
改变了。
改变了啊！当然，人家以前是懊恼啊，现在高兴。
想要印心了。
太好了，我问你，你感觉怎么样？
我是说很荣幸的能照顾他们。
好，第二个。
照顾游民让我学习很多，他很单纯心呐。
你啦？我不是问他了。我问你，
对啊，我跟游民最近相处，觉得他们很单纯心呐，让我学习很多。
OK。
感谢师父给我们高雄的同修还有我学习到很多爱心的功课。
好 ，OK。不是感激了，你们觉得舒不舒服？有没有感觉？有那种对人家好。会不会对自己觉得很好就对了，懂吗？你们都是回答都不对，算了，没事啊。应该继续做 ，OK？ 别的重心也要做 ，OK？ 我等一下会送给桃园这一套艺术，我是当纪念。
谢谢师父。
因为我们刚好今天谈到这些事情嘛 ，OK， 然后桃园是第一个嘛，那我就象征给他们。反正我不怎么喜欢这套。他扣的很困难。本来早一点出来，结果忙着扣这个扣了，哇，都很硬啊！晓得他们怎么能够这样子？怎么能够他们能扣？就我拿不出来，然后扣不进去，花很多时间啊。好看不过花很多时间。你看有一个还没扣好，我是怎样？对了，很困难了。现在又扣了，我很困难了。你看他进不去了。那种太窄了，懂吗？他们大家都身体很好，懂不懂？他们手都跟铁锤一样我就不一样了。然后我又很忙，又急，懂不懂？时间算秒的，就这个样子。你看，我进不去了。要擦油他才进得去，你看他进不去了。我不是骗你的。God， 好了，做什么事情要细心一点，要考虑到别人，不是你好就好。那个收容，你们当然有很多时间了，有同修可以帮忙，我不能随时找同修进来帮我你有空吗？帮来我扣一个扣子好不好？了解吗？不能随时这样找啊。看起来很轻松，我认为 OK， 所以没找人了。而且我不想找人了。我能够处理什么，我自己一个人处理。因为他进来你的房子，他会带来别的朋友啊，蟑螂啊、蚂蚁啊、蚯蚓啊、 我不知道什么啦，蜜蜂那种一大堆，最少1个礼拜，他们才跟着他们的那个朋友去别的地方。1个礼拜，那个人走以后，那些蟑螂啊，比方说蟑螂园的话，蟑螂1个礼拜以后才离开。蚂蚁的话不晓得，有时候很久都不离开。带进来的话都不出去，所以不是说有人帮你忙就好了，他带来代价 ，OK， 代价你们不知道了，他没有写说多少那个 NT 呢，没有写，他就默默这样子扣，从你那个修行的银行扣出来。让你被虐待精神折磨的那个心情啊，没那么简单。所以每个人什么人要帮忙师父，不用骄傲了 ，OK， 我在后面打扫很辛苦，不过也不能每次都免啊。比方说有一些事情师父没办法做啊，我是要有那个。气肉的人啊，我是有气啊，懂不懂？那小的时候，如果是我自己弄啊，小事情的，不用很多力量，不用很大机器什么，我自己可以做。就是要弄门啊，或是要修理什么，我当然不行，没有工具啊，没有那个专业的能力，没时间。修理大的话没时间，不过我真能免就免了。你们不要认为看起来很多人啊，随时都有人帮助师父，没有了，我一个人啊，打扫啊，抹地板啊，穿衣服啊，自己打扮啊，染头发啊，什么都自己弄了，不然会花很多时间很多钱哦。如果自己出去外面染头发也花很多钱。如果真的是有人要保护上保镖上，这几天我们需要外面的保镖来保护那个来跳舞那个团体了啊！他们以前呢还没有和平以前呢，很久以前他们就逃过去嘛，他经过很多国家，然后才能够回到那个南韩。以前呢，现在大概不用了，大家等着真正的。沟通以后就冲过去冲过来了啊，所以他们过来了以后，就南韩政府保护他们，就去哪里都要有保镖啊，要请他们的话也要有保镖，有警察才能够请的，你懂吗？然后要有父母准意的才行，所以很复杂了啊。如果师父这样子的话，就花很多钱了。每天如果有保镖这样子，正式保镖的话花很多钱，然后还要染头发花很多钱，还有 makeup artist 很多钱，还有人帮忙扣衣服，哇，又很多钱。所以生活看起来是很整齐了啊，染头发什么的，不过都是我自己弄的，是很省时间了。省钱了，因为要出去染头发的话，也要开车出去，有多一个司机出来。如果真的怕了的话，就要有保镖。我算一算，如果我真的要有保镖了的话，你看那个跳舞的团体而已，需要这么多保镖，因为他们算面积多少就多少人啊。然后这样子就要付很多钱，1天而已，1天半左右。如果师父天天有这样子，面积这么大，那都多少保镖的话，你算算多少钱呢？我会变成真正的珍贵的师父，very dearest master。Translation OK？ 好久我没讲中文，今天讲一讲给他们听，不然他们认为。我不理他们了，然后我生气了。你们舒服吗？这种系统有一点水分也不错哈。OK。 那我也谢谢那个组织这边的人啊，帮忙弄这样子，让你们舒服一点。不过本来为了可以画的啦，懂吗？喷那些就为了画，你们自己额外额外得利的。谢谢花草。对啦，因为我们要种那些兰花，那些树木本来在野外的，我们喜欢那种四季啦，热不过有四季才行嘛。所以刚好我们也那个利用情况也得利益哈。OK， 那我谢谢，顺便谢谢你们这些小中心，既然几个找到而已，不过大家也是共享嘛，懂不懂？不是共业而已啊，福报也要共享啊，懂吗？不然就不公平啊！每次都是我们共业，现在又共福了 ，OK？ 一起回去吃。我们做事不要求福报，当然谁都知道了。对，不过为什么好找没有找流浪汉呢？等师父讲才弄啊！没想到啊！
道基屏东是有在关怀。在关怀，
我知道。每个冬天呢，师父有贡献一点钱哦，你们出去帮忙，也是有，常常也去给他们服务，也对了。不过他们只需要一个家，懂吗？需要一个稳定的生活，然后也许他们利用那种剩下来的时间可以休息、超生 ，OK。是最好的，不是说为了一个家而已。他们要硬性就硬性，不勉强哦。那些老了、超过年纪了，不过已经世俗很久，也可以让他们 OK。我很高兴你们也最少有听师父的啊，好的要听嘛啊，当然坏的不能听咯。我们有头脑清楚啊，我知道好坏啊。从来有没有教什么坏事啊？师父有没有教什么坏的？真的没有啊？确认吗 ？OK， 算你们聪明。Today I let you tell anything you like, but not the nonsense, okay? Not the bombs, not the stupid bombs, and not all kinds of sissy sassy just to want attention. And just to take up my time. Okay, my time is precious. To sit here is a sacrifice for you. But I need to now and then appear, maybe say a few words that remind you to practice. That's why I do it. Otherwise, I don't really like to go anywhere, not even a few steps outside of my cave. Now why? What do I need? Lousy buttons? Huh? Or what? I do everything almost myself already. What else do I need from anybody? Or why do I need to see anybody when I can see the goddess, glorious, beautiful, and the spiritual splendor inside? Why do I have to see you? Any of you? Huh? Not that I don't have any company or feel lonely. No, you must be joking. You must be joking. If you think like that, you're really stupid. The idiot of all idiots, the master of all idiots, yeah. Okay, if you have any questions, you can tell me now. Spiritual questions only, yeah? And real questions, not pretending. Pretending is also lying, okay? Lying to a master is very, very big bad karma for you. Even if you're initiated, you still be paying for that. Maybe you even have to go to hell. It depends on what you say. Depends on what kind of lie. Popo. Sometimes I cannot come out to see you for some urgent reason. Because sometimes I was doing some work or maybe ready to go out. 讲英文可以吗？都有翻译啊？ Good， 好了，翻译好的吗？因为有一些外国人在这里，所以我要讲几句英文哈。OK， 我讲英文比较顺了啊，我讲台湾是要想一点，而且不能用字跟你们中国人一样，有时候要表达一些概念是没有像英文那么流利，连越南话没那么流利啊。我讲英文习惯了 ，OK， yeah. All right. So, do you have any questions here? Since you came from far away, you may ask me whatever you want. If you want, you raise your hand, and the microphone will run to you. No? Westerners, no questions? No pregunta? Nada? Bien. Muy bien. No, they say no. They say nada means no. You don't stand in front of her. No? Okay. And Korean? 有问题吗？ No? Make sure you ask good question. Otherwise, you know, right? At the moment, the screening is very, very, very tight. Only the good ones can remain around. Yeah? Not that I don't tolerate you. Heavens don't want. Heavens don't want any bad seeds around. Those useless or making trouble for nothing, wasting my time, wasting everybody else's time, and wasting the precious space here. Question?
I'm wondering that is how the store Bodhisattva are walking in hell without getting any effect from the hell's atmosphere.
Oh, the Bodhisattva in hell helping people. How is he not affected? Okay. He is a Bodhisattva. He's not you. Huh? He has power. Yeah? And that's his job, so-called job. He made a big vow saying that if all the hells are not empty, he would never enter nirvana. He would never become a complete Buddha. So his vow, powerful vow, was backed up by his own spiritual merit since eons and Kaaba as endless as the Ganges river sand. Too powerful, yes? And when he made his vow, all the universes witnessed that and helped him, protected him, so that he could do his job in hell. If it's you, or anyone goes there, immediately will have trouble, burn or suffer. Cannot even help yourself, not to talk about anybody else. You see, that's why only him in hell. He was too sincere and too powerful. So all the universes helped him also. And he was very unconditional. He wanted nothing at all. Because if we do something and want something in return, then we might have only that returning thing, but not the end. You understand? So unconditional help and love is the answer. Yeah? He wanted nothing. He just wanted to offer and even sacrifice his Buddha status just to stay a bodhisattva, second best, so that he could help people in hell. So all his merit will be spent toward this vow, this goal. Thus, he is not harmed. Don't try, please. Any other questions? Are you happy with my answer?
If I add one more thing, we really should not try, because when you're helping other people, it's the same. We involuntarily, naturally taking karma from people. I feel like we taking some karma from other people, and then we get little suffering from other people.
Yeah, translate.
I think microphone is not good.
No, the microphone is good. It's just I'm
okay.
next to the fan. And also, you try to formulate simple, huh? Also echo, you see? Tell me.
So Master always tells us that we should not try. We should not try to be like a
store Bodhisattva. Yeah.
Okay, but it's really dangerous for us, of course. But it's when we helping other people who suffer on this earth, it's a little bit like that, little bit like tasting hell.
No, it's different than
Different.
helping people in hell. The people here, they suffer, but not like in hell, not like burning every second of the day, every day. No, they have no more mind, they suffer, they cannot pray, they don't understand anything anymore. He only helps whoever really can be helped, still has a little understanding, and still has a little less suffering. You understand? That's why he has to stay there all the time, because he helps them one by one. Anyone who still has a little understanding, then he can help. Okay, here is different. In the world, people understand intellectually what you're talking about. They are suffering, but not like in hell. In hell, you will suffer, even if you want to go there and help them. Here, you okay, and you can meditate to lessen the karma. Okay, it's different. I said, don't try, meaning don't try to go to hell and help the people there, because you will die, you will suffer before you can even help anybody. Okay, huh? The Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, Kristigaba Bodhisattva, they can. Yeah, they have the power of kalpas of kalpa, eons of countless eons of meditation, of spiritual power. They save it in a big, you cannot measure their merit. So even if they use it to help people in hell, they will not be affected. But you don't even have any. I mean, general people, your merit is very, very thin, or zero, below zero. That's why I said don't try. Like jokingly, but seriously, don't try to go to hell. Well, you can't anyway. You cannot go there. Just like you cannot go to heavens, you also cannot go to hell if you don't have any power. You will be stopped right at the gate anyway. If you have no business going to hell, they'll stop you there. You're not allowed to just go to hell if you want to, even if you want to. Only those who have work to do there then can go, huh? Yes. The Earth-Store Bodhisattva, when he or she was not yet a Bodhisattva, she was a filial daughter. Yeah, and her mother died and she wanted to find her mother. And because in her lifetime, her mother never did anything good, also did things bad, maybe slandering practitioners, true monks and nuns and all that, similar to Maudaglayayana. Her mother, so she went to hell. And this daughter was very sincere and very pure in the heart and very filial. She was praying all the time. So one of the bodhisattvas came and helped her, saying, if you want, you can go to hell. You see her there. And that's how she could go, by the power of the Buddha, her master at that time. Otherwise, she could not even enter. And then when she finally was able to enter hell, they call her even bodhisattva, saintly being. What are you trying to do here? Can I help you? If you are not powerful, then you cannot get there and be treated like that. Okay? You could not even get in anyway. It's like a prison in our earth. You have to be relatives or friends of the prisoners, even in order to go there to look. Some prisoners not even allow visitors. You know that? Huh? Not like, okay, it's a bad area, unwanted anyway, so I can go in if I want. No, cannot. Okay? Heaven is as difficult to enter as hell is. Huh? Yes. Just like you cannot enter any government building if you have nothing to do there, or the presidential palace. The same, you can enter any prison at will. I'm just saying don't try, but of course you cannot. You can't go there. Unless you have affinity, okay? Yeah, right. Just like Maudaglayayana, because he was Buddha's disciple. And he was one of the top disciples, so he had the power to visit hell. Otherwise, even other monks could not. Yeah? So that filial daughter, later, she saw so much suffering in hell, and all the wardens, the guards of the hells, explained to her why these hell people suffer like that, and why those hell people suffer like that, and why those hell people suffer like that. And she saw, wow, such a heartbreaking suffering, mind-blowing, that she could not bear it. That's why she made a vow that she would save, she would help in hell, because of the love she had for her mother. She felt that if her mother suffered like that, and others suffer like that, just the same as her mother, so she felt love for them also. She felt sympathy, compassion toward all of these suffering hells people. That's why she made a vow to say, if the hells are not empty, I will not become the Buddha. That's the greatest vow you ever heard, okay, in the creation. You can't do that. Most people on this planet love very thin, almost zero. I mean real love. Merit, very thin, below zero. If you don't have the power of the master, meaning all the saints, to help you, you never get out. Not to talk about going to hell or helping anybody else or helping people here on the planet even, yeah? You rely on the master power to do anything you do. So even if you do something good, don't be too proud. Because if you are proud of what you're doing, you think that you're doing that and you're great, then the negative power, the Maya, will take that merit from you. Anything that you think in the realm of the mind, intellectual, or physical, all belongs to the shadow world. Anything you leak out, apart from the spiritual realm, if you leak anything out from here, you talk about it, you think about it, understand? Then it belongs to the shadow world. And the shadow world is governed by Maya. And you're lost. And if you talk more about that, you will own. Meaning you have to do again and again, as many times as you boast about your good deed. So many times you have to redo it. And if you don't have a chance to redo it, then you have the debt for the thing that you say you did and you did not. You got that? Yes. Okay. If you are all so powerful, I could go to hell, rescue other people. I wouldn't have to sit here, okay? I could sit in my cave and hug my dog people, pet them, give them food. That's the happiest time of my day, every day, when I can be with my dog people and surrounded by unconditional love and true affection. I feel very happy. And I give them something, they eat with their tail wagging, and then they lick my toes with all gratitude and love. Even if I don't give them anything, I walk in the house and they come and lick my toes. And some jump on my shoulders, some lick my face, some lick my hands, some lick the toe. The small one licks the toe, cannot jump up, can, but doesn't feel like it. More respectful, yeah? And good love comes and smears his head around, yeah. That kind of life I like. I don't really like to sit here talking to you. Well, it's not that I don't like it. What I mean is I don't desire anything, okay? I do it because it's my duty to remind you to practice. When you see me, you feel like renewing your faith, yeah? Maybe some, yeah, and then you practice harder, and then you can rescue yourself, redeem your sins, and help your 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 generations. That's what I want, okay? Yes. Not that I don't like you. I'm happy to see you, that you come. But I'm also happy to be alone. That is the thing. You understand? I don't desire to see you so that I can be happy. Well, I have desires. I want to stay alone with my dog people. But it's okay to come see you, okay? It's not like if I don't see you, I feel something itching or missing somewhere. If I didn't have any disciples at all, I prefer that I sit in a cave, doing nothing, doing something else, something invisible to you. Because sometimes when I meditate, I can help even more other people who need help. Like one day I was just doing my job, paperwork for SMTV or taxes, so whatever I can't remember. And then there came a message saying, your former disciple is repenting. She's going to hell in 3 seconds. You forgive her or not? I have 3 seconds to drop everything and go and negotiate and correct the course and connect with the, whatever negative authority I have to deal with. If I say no, then that person would go to hell forever because he's done very, very bad things to me, which I don't want to tell you. Sometimes I even don't understand how so-called disciples or former, like she left, understand me, she left our group, she left me for some reason. Maybe she came in not sincere already. She just wanted to see if I was any better than her because she learned magic, power and all that stuff. And it's easier to use magic in this world. You can see the results. You can feel like you have the power to control things, to change things in some way. And then you feel so proud. She just came in to check me out. And then, of course, she didn't feel like anything. She still had to use her power. It's more ego, ego flattering, yeah? It's like Maudagayana, even though he followed the Buddha already, it was still very difficult to put down the magic that he used. It was easier for him to use that. If you don't harm anybody and you don't compete with other magicians, then you will not have much trouble. But if you do, they will get more and more of their a retinue. And then altogether, they will manifest the power that you alone, even so powerful, cannot defeat. Understand that? That's why he died miserably in a kind of septic tank. Okay? Now, this person, so-called your sister, former, abandoned me and my teaching and went back to her former life. Okay, fine. And why she has to even do something bad, using that to harm the master, who does nothing harmful to her. Maybe there's something she doesn't like about me, and then she thinks, I need punishment. But I have my job. I have my job to do. I do everything accordingly. I have to wear a good hat, nice clothes, high heels. I have to do everything accordingly. Because if I don't, it's not according to the heaven's plan. I have to do like that. This is a funny heaven's plan, but it is like that. So that some people will recognize me in that way. The good ones, the sincere ones, the ones who can see through any physical obstacle and illusion to find the gem. So now, in this time of life, of our period of the war, I have to do like that. Formerly, I didn't have to. Formerly, I was a monk. But when I was a king, I probably had to wear also a jewel crown and everything. I do according to heaven's plan at the different periods of time of our world, okay, in order to help sentient beings. It's a plan like that. It's the price like that. It's the overall kind of organization, arrangement that you go accordingly. It's some kind of screening also, kind of method, a little screening. But in order to screen or go according to the plan like that, there is also advantage and disadvantage. You screen out the people who are not sincere, who are more blind than the rest. than others. But you also incur some jealousy, wrath by others who are worse than these judgmental people. And if they have power, magical power, black magic, they will try to kind of show off. Quite a few times, people try to harm me with magic. Quite a few times, not just one time, not just my so-called disciples or former disciples, but outsiders also. Disciples are quite a few, trying so hard to see whether or not I'm tough enough to withstand their magical harm, something like that. Sometimes I can withstand, sometimes it hurts. It hurts not completely like I die or anything, but it harms like I get sick for a long time because it's too near, you understand? A disciple, a good connection, a very near connection. And if I return that power, then that person will be completely destroyed, completely will become dust, yeah? No more existence, no more soul really, forever. So sometimes just have to bear it. But then that person cannot escape the karma. And she or he thinks, oh, nothing happened to me, I tried to harm her, well, she cannot do anything to me and I'm still well. But she doesn't know when the time comes, they still have to go to hell. And very deep, dark, forever. So in 3 seconds, I have to drop everything. Sometimes 3-4 minutes, sometimes only seconds. When I got the message, it was kind of almost late. Because I'm busy, I cannot always take the message, yeah? So I needed to drop everything and go into deep meditation to negotiate. It cannot be easy, like sit here and say, oh, I forgive her. I forgive, no problem. It doesn't work like that. You have to negotiate. You have to lose something. You have to exchange something. You have to hurt yourself or something in order for that person to be free. But this is a lucky case that I was informed, present and unoccupied, and could hear the message that a former disciple was repenting and was going to hell in 3 seconds, asking Master if she forgives. I normally shouldn't be busy, but I suddenly become busy. And so sometimes I want to see you, but then I'm busy. A sudden event like that, I cannot come out. Last night I promised you, but I could not. Something happened, okay? All right. So sometimes I'm just so tired, and I ask heaven, why is it that my own disciples even tried to harm me? And they told me to do this and that. Maybe it helps to prevent or to protect from disciples' secret curse. That was exactly their word. I quote it, okay? Disciples' secret curse. I said, why secret curse? Why? What have I done to them? Did I owe them something in a former life? Did I harm them in some way? Then I'm willing to repay. He said, no, no, no. And I quote heaven again. True seekers are rare. That I quote heaven, end quote. So some of you are sometimes crazy, possessed, will come out saying that they're already a Buddha and all that. Please don't dream. It's not easy to be a master. It's not easy to be famous of any kind already. Not to talk about being a master and taking in disciples. Your sister, she said she helped somebody because she felt like they needed help and, wanted to help them so that they're free and elevated and all that. But then felt the karma coming. It would be weird if you don't feel the karma coming. Just don't do it with the ego. But it still has some effect though. Do it feeling the master does it. Then you will be free from karma, okay? Don't ever feel that you do it. Then you're free. Yeah? Credit it to the master and let the master take care of the suffering or whatever karma. Okay, huh? That's the secret. Just credit it to master. Don't ever take it upon yourself, because the beings on this planet are heavily laden with karmas and bad concepts and are so poisoned life after life. They cannot help it, okay? They cannot help it. The Maya, the devil force has been ruining them, damaging them a lot. Therefore, even masters come and go, Jesus, Buddha, prophets, all kinds of masters come and go. Humans are still hanging around, being reborn again and again from different status to another different status. If it's so easy just to help anybody or to jump into hell and rescue everybody, then all the masters would be sitting pretty, doing nothing. You can reach me? Yes. Okay, right. Well, just a small question, and I talk a lot just to make you understand. Okay, just one answer is not good enough. I have to give you example and stuff, okay, to drive it home, and make your mind really understand. Your soul understands everything. Your mind doesn't. And it is your mind that the soul has to deal with in order to get liberation. If I just deal directly with the souls, so pretty. The souls understand everything. Just have to go through the mind in order to have action. And we still need the mind to work here. And the soul has to work through the mind in order to help the world or not help the world. That's why we have problems. Now you understand?
Yes.
Is there any other question? Are you satisfied already?
Yes. Thank you, Master. Thank you, Master.
You done?
Yes.
Okay. Any other people? But I'm glad you asked so that I can explain, okay? Otherwise, I would not think of all these things and to tell you things that have been happening a long time and that I forgot already, like the 3 seconds or 3 minutes stuff. It happened a long time already, but I have not told you. I don't always remember. I'm busy with other things. Yes. Okay. Well, thank you then. I think they all thank you for a good question. Any more questions? So I have another calendar. Where are you?
Master,
Where are you? Right hand. Oh, over there, corner. Yeah, tell me.
I need a translator. I cannot speak English.
You cannot speak English? You, okay. Who are you? Japanese? Korea? Korean?
Yes, I'm Korean.
Okay, Korea translation. You talk. She translates.
예, 저의 남북 관계 평화 정착을 위해서 애써주시는 스승님께 너무나 깊은 감사를 드립니다.
He would like to thank Master for helping and caring for reunification of North and South Korea.
예, 그래서 남북 평화가 정착이 되기 위해서는 우선 있어야 할 일이 이제 북미 간의 완전한 비핵 협상입니다. 그 비핵 협상이 완전히 타결되기 위해서는 문재인 대통령의 그 노력이 도움이 굉장히 절실한 상황인데 지금 과연 이 북미 간의 완전한 비핵화 협상이 문재인 대통령 임기 안에 이루어질 수 있는지 그게 상당히 궁금합니다.
문재인 대통령이 뭐요?
북미 간 비핵화 협상. 예, 완전.
For reunification of North and South Korea, the important thing is that North Korea and America has to deal with the denuclearization of North Korea.
Yes.
And President Moon Jae-in is trying hard for it, but what he can do more?
What more can he do? But the North Korean leader promised that he will. He doesn't want nuclear weapons anyway. He's going to destroy it. He said he will wipe out every trace of the war.
김정은 수령은 이미 그 문제에 대해서 비핵화하겠다고 약속을 했고 이제 비핵화를 할 것인데 문재인 대통령이 뭘 더 해야 하냐고 말씀하십니다.
He will denuclearize everything. Yeah.
Thank you, Master. One more.
Why doesn't he know that? He doesn't know that. He doesn't read newspapers. He doesn't see on the TV.
신문이나 뉴스 안
know more than
보시냐고.
you. I'm not Korean.
네, 한국 사람도 아닌데 왜 모르시나요? 네.
Yeah. Recently, even we aired it on Supreme Master TV. Mr. Kim Jong-un, the dear comrade, he said I am a husband. He said that he's a husband and he's a father also. He doesn't want his children to have to live with nuclear all their life. It's so clear already. Why do you ask me? President Moon Jae-in did his best and they are doing their best already. There's not much more that President Moon Jae-in has to do about denuclearization anymore, because a North leader already completely wants that to happen. So why he asked me this question?
왜냐하면 그 문재인 대통령의 임기가 지나서 다른 정당에서 정권을 장악하게 되면 남북 관계가 상당히 교착 상태로 빠질 그런 우려성이 많다고 보여지기 때문입니다.
Because after President Moon Jae-in's period of time of working, then other party will take over.
Oh, I see.
And maybe their position will change. So that's why he's asking.
I understand. Yeah. It depends also on the people of Korea and the world and Americans, karma, and, yeah? But I think the next president, whoever, President Moon Jae-in cannot be one more time? Cannot be voted
In
one
Korea,
more time? Only
president
one time?
cannot- yeah, just
Only one time?
Yes.
But he will have a successor. He will have his appointed successor. And they will carry the same policy.
Thank you, Master.
Translate? Yes, translation.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Heavenly ears. Okay. All right, good. I myself could help a little bit more if I have more time to meditate for your country alone. But I don't have a lot of time. Everybody take a piece of me. Everything's not the way it seems. I tell you this, to explain this to you. Everything comes to your master only. I don't mind suffering, I don't mind pain, but if I keep continuing, how do I have time to do many other things? It's more urgent, more pressing. If I keep on entertaining people or being just polite and loving and kind, then I have no time at all. There are differences between love and compassion. There's difference between inner salvation and outside politeness or caring actions for one group instead of one world. And you are like children, don't know anything, just so happy-go-lucky. It's fine. I don't want you to experience any hardship, suffering, or pain. But just please do know, don't keep asking for things that are not really good for the general world or universe, okay? Maybe it's good for one group or good for you, but not good for everyone else. I already have a lot of work within my own domain, like spiritual work and taking care of you and taking care of the Supreme Master TV for the world already. Every other extra work is an extra burden for me and takes up my precious time. Do you capiche? Yes. My time is counted as seconds. You have no idea. Because outside you're just working every day and you forget that time goes fast. You are young, mostly young, and you don't understand how precious it is for me now. Even this morning, not just now when I try to dress myself and put some color dust on my face, I was thinking, I wish I had all this power and wisdom when I was younger, when I had more physical strength and time. And I was crying. I still feel like crying now. But that's the way it is. And now everybody wants to take a piece of my time. People invite me to go here, invite me to go there. I have to refuse and refuse. So every extra work takes extra burden. It's not fun. I don't always show that in public. There are two sides. Yeah? I'm smiling, enjoying things, but on the other side, it's different. So you don't think it's so easy just to enjoy. I don't enjoy anything in this world, to tell you the truth. Okay? Nothing here that I cannot throw out. Okay? I do everything just for the world, for helping people. If I want to, I can go anywhere, anytime I watch. Your performance here also is as beautiful. I have no need to go anywhere. Even your performance, I'm also there only for your sake. If I want to see anything, I go to theater, huh? I can watch movies. I don't even have the time to watch any movies or any news outside except working on Supreme Master TV and for you and anything concerning our group and the world. I have not watched any movies for long, at least 1 year now. And before that 1 year, I didn't watch anything. Also, when the Supreme Master TV team first came, I watched with them for some time, once a week or something, but for a few weeks only for the work, and then no more. Since then, no more. I have no time. Also, I'm not interested. And even if I'm interested, I have no time. I can't afford it. Sometimes at night I come home after pleasing everybody and I drop dead. I really want to meditate, but I drop dead. If I'm holding on to some fan, remote control or something, I just drop them. And I drop myself also. So I don't dare to sit on anything high in case I fall down. You see, I have to explain all this, yeah? You always dig out everything, all the secrets for me. All right then, anything else? Because if I don't tell you, you don't understand. And then you think I'm strict with you, or I don't want to see you, or I neglect you, and all of that. So I have to tell you, huh? I did not intend to come here to tell you this. No, it was not in my plan. I just wanted to go out to praise the people who take in the homeless. Just for everybody else to have an example. If you can, not just in Taiwan, but everywhere, you take in the homeless, 1 or 2, depending on if you have a room or not. They'll be just happy to live in your garage, as long as it's warm and protected from the elements, and some clothes to wear, some food to eat. Yeah, somebody wants to ask question? Yeah. Yeah, sister.
Hello, Master.
Hello.
먼저 한 가지를 서울센터 동수들과 같이 나눔을 하고 스승님께 질문을 올리겠습니다.
Translate to me.
She's going to ask a question on Korea Soul Center.
Korea what?
Soul Center.
A soul center, okay?
어제 저는 스승님의 한국 옷을 입는 일을 도와드렸습니다.
Yesterday she helped you wear Korean costume.
Yesterday, yes.
그 일이 끝나고 나서 스승님께서는 스승님 자신이 입으셨던 옷을 서울센터의 기념으로 주셨습니다. 어제 저녁 늦게 가지고 내려와서 오늘 아침 연락인한테만 말씀을 드리고 여러분한테는 말씀을 못 드려서 서울센터 사람들과 같이 나누고 싶어서 먼저 얘기를 올리겠습니다.
She helped you wear a costume yesterday, and after that,
I gave her the clothes, told her to give them to the soul center as the souvenir, right? Yeah, I know it because I gave it to her. And then, what's her question?
질문이 뭔지 말씀해 주세요.
네, 어제 스승님께서는 너무나 열악한 환경에서 옷을 갈아입으셨고 옷이 또한 한두 벌이 아니라서 너무나 더웠는데도 한국의 평화를 위해서 그 모든 인내를 감내하는 것을 직접 제 눈으로 보았습니다. 스승님 정말 감사합니다.
You were wearing costume in such a bad condition, and the costume was not one layer; it was in a multiple layers. So you were suffering so much in the costume. So she wants to thank Master for trying
You're
so hard.
welcome.
더구나 그쪽은 산속이라서 모기 또한 너무 많았습니다.
It was in the middle of the mountain, so there were so many mosquitoes.
Any mosquitoes? Oh, they bite her? No. Bite me?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I have a lot. How surprising. So what then?
스승님께서 그분들을 북한 사람들을 따뜻하게 안아주실 때 그분들이 마치 진짜 부모를 만난 듯이 가슴이 울컥하는 것을 보았습니다.
When Master was hugging Korean artist, she could tell that they were feeling so touched inside, like their real parent was hugging them.
Who's hugging who?
Korean artist.
Oh, okay.
스승님의 사랑을 듬뿍 받은 저희 제자들이 제대로 된 역할을 하지 못해서 스승님의 집을 조금 더 듣지 못해서 너무 죄송합니다.
She's really feeling sorry for you for not helping you properly yesterday, like all the disciples.
Didn't dress properly?
No, for supporting you. Like she could not support you well, so she feels very sorry for Master.
How does she know how much she has to support? She helped me with the clothes, that's all. I didn't expect anything. Because the Korean clothes, I can't dress alone. So I had to ask a Korean person to help me. They know how, that's all. Yeah. They suggested it. The Korean Soul Center suggested, Master, we send you a person in case you need to wear the Korean costume. So I asked her to help.
어제 스승님 옆에서 제대로 말씀 올리고 제대로 도와드려야 되는데 제 마음대로 되지를 못한 것도 마야의 장난인지 여쭙고 싶습니다.
Yesterday, she wanted to help you more and support you better and speak with you, communicate with you better, but she could not do well. So she was wondering if that's the effect of Maya.
It's never mind. It's gone. Whatever, Maya or not, it's past already. She keeps crying all the time. Why? It was a good thing, no? That she could help me, right? And then we celebrated Korean peace. Nothing bad. Why is she crying? Ask her.
스승님께서는 어제 그렇게 의상을 입고 옆에 계속 계실 수 있었으니까 좋은 일 아니냐고 말씀하십니다.
Yeah, how many people want to help me and cannot? Explain.
Yeah, 많은 사람들이.
They have yeah. Translation. Sorry. Yeah. Luckily, the Soul Center sent a note like that. Otherwise, I forget. I would have not remember that somebody could help me, and then I probably take longer to wear the costume. Yeah. And sometimes you have to put it behind or in front. Oh, God, being a woman is so complicado. Muy complicado. Oh, huh? Being say guapa mujer, mucho complicado. Muy complicado. I say wanting to be a beautiful woman is very complicated, yes. It's for Korea. Yeah, I did all that. Yeah, I'd rather wear just anything. Yeah, like usual, simple. Look, cover, it's good enough. And respectful is good enough. Okay, huh? Yeah, never mind. In life, we don't always do what we like. And we do what is good for others. The Korean people, on their important day, they would be happier to see me in their own costume. And I also asked the responsible person to put the Koreans in the front, the frontmost, yeah? Because it's their day, I said like that. So they did arrange for all the Korean people to sit in the front as possible. And of course I picked the ones with, more decoration, beautiful clothes for the occasion. Not that we discriminate. That you should wear more beautiful clothes or not. It's just that day, if somebody wore beautiful clothes, we put them in the front with Korean traditional clothes. And I also wore it. It was so hot. I was dripping all over inside. Luckily, the Korean clothes have many layers. You don't see the sweat. Otherwise, it would stick all over me like glue. Inside, many layers. So if you sweat, you don't see. So Koreans are very smart, huh? Look beautiful but cool. No sweating, no. You can say no sweat, but you're sweating all over. I want to ask her one question. Yesterday I was feeding the duck and she was also crying. I don't know why. Everything happy, she cries. She was there already, because I took her back so that she could help me to take off the clothes as well. It was quicker than me fumbling all over myself, not being used to it. And then I also wanted to give that set of clothes to the Soul Center. Of course, I could give them to many other meditation centers, but Seoul is the capital. So if anyone wants to see it, they can go there. And I wanted to give them that to remind them of the 1-year anniversary of Korea's peace. So I wanted her to come with me so I could give her the clothes. But before that, I just put on the bathrobe quickly, and then I went out and fed the ducks. And she followed me outside. The ducks and the fish were outside. I said, today we celebrate. You also should celebrate. I gave them bread, like chopped bread already in the kitchen. They always prepare some toast, like square bread, but wholemeal bread, and they chop very small, like finger dots for me. So when I went there, I took the bag and then I threw it for them. The fish and the ducks, I ate together. It may not be their food, but they love it so much. Hundreds of fish are jumping all over whenever I go out, and they eat together. And then she was crying too. It's not a sad occasion, is it? Yeah, Korean peace is not a sad occasion. And my giving soul clothes is not sad. She cried. And I fed the ducks, so nothing to do with Korea, also crying. Why? I said, why? The fish were happy. The ducks were happy. And they were eating wool like a big festival. Why was she crying?
어제 왜 물고기한테 밥 주고 개들하고 같이 산책할 때 우셨냐고 물으세요.
And now she can't speak. So whenever I have happy occasion, I don't dare take her anymore. I was worried. I said, what's wrong? What's wrong? Something wrong? And she couldn't speak either. So up to now, I still don't know why she cried. Maybe she didn't like the fish or the ducks. What's that?
아닙니다. 스승님께서 너무나 열악한 환경에서도 묵묵히 모범을 보여주시는 걸 보고 감동을 받았거니와 또한 저를 위해서 얼마나 희생하셨는지 알고 있습니다. 그래서 감사의 말씀과 죄송하다는 말씀을 드려야 되는데 그렇게 그 자리에서 표현하는 것이 옳은지 그냥 기다리고 있어야 되는 건지 제대로 몰랐습니다.
She knows how hard you tried for the event and like how much effort you put into the event, and she knows how much you sacrificed for her. So she didn't know how to express her feeling, or if she should wait till expressing her feelings. So she was just crying there.
What did I do for her? She helped me. Why did I sacrifice for her? I didn't sacrifice for you. I just needed you to help me to wear the difficult dress.
어제 스승님을 도와주신 건 사장님이신데 왜 사장님께서 우셨냐고 물으세요.
I didn't sacrifice for you. Sorry about that. Wrong impression. Yeah. Anyway, you don't know. The Korean dress look beautiful, right? Yeah. But it's very difficult to wear. You must wear it correctly, otherwise it will look funny. Yeah. Or you could not wear it at all. Once it's on, or it really looks regal, yeah? And they can wear it in a different style, different way, but still looks Korean. People still recognize it is Korean dress for sure. They will not mistake it for Chinese dress or for Vietnamese dress or Japanese dress or any other dress. Very unique, yeah. Even if they make a different style or a different way to wear it, still same Korean. Yesterday, many different styles of Korean dress. Still, you know it is Korean dress. Yes. I like it. It's just, you need a mate too. You need somebody around to help you so that you cannot fold it yourself. You have to fold it properly, otherwise it becomes creased up. You have to hang it well, otherwise you cannot wear it. And after wearing it, you have to know how to wash it. I don't know what kind of machine is suitable for that, but it's truly something. It's for royalty only. I can't afford it every day. Lucky I'm not in Korea. Otherwise, I have to often wear that. And I have to sacrifice for another person like her. And then she crying all the time. Don't cry anymore. You must be happy. My God. You know, I was in a hurry because she told me, she warned me in advance, it takes half an hour at least to put on that beautiful dress. Half an hour, mind you, okay? How long does it take to put your clothes on? 5 minutes, right? This, yeah? 5 minutes max. Men, also women. Today, I don't know who's men, who's women, they wear similar. Yeah, or jeans and t-shirts. So, 5 minutes or 10 maximum, right? Half an hour to put on the Korean outfit so you can understand how complicated it is. And if I were alone, it would take half a day at least, if I could even manage, okay? Luckily, the Seoul people knew it. They said, Master, in case you need it. Of course I need it, not in case, or out of case. I could never manage it. No one could. Maybe the Koreans, they have a trick, I don't know, but I've not used it. Yeah, and I was in a hurry already. Of course, before that, I had to sign papers and check many documents. And then I was, concentrating and doing that. Luckily, I put the alarm on, Oh my God, gotta go. Oh, at least half an hour to wear the dress and then some makeup. Oh my God, I got to run. I was thinking, as usual, because when you work every day, you just think of usual things. But yesterday was different. I was thinking after I finish my paperwork, which is a lot, I'm going to, reward myself with the waiting breakfast. But I said, no, you have to go. My God, you can't. And then I run over there. And then she worried too much about many things. I asked her to come, and she came fine. And then she, instead of concentrating on helping me to wear, she said, Master, I'm thanking you for, I don't remember any of this and that. I said, oh, please, don't, just do the job. Just help me to wear the dress. I don't have time. You can thank me later, But she on and on. And then she explained to me also the history of how to wear the dress and all that stuff. I said, oh, later, please, just put it on first. That's how much I had to sacrifice. So. Yeah. This is a problem also, that I could not help people to help me, yeah? The ones around me, they don't know anything for a special occasion. My helpers only can fit the door. People, yeah? Maybe sometimes they help me with bringing heavy things into my place because I cannot do it alone, for example, like that. But if they help me to wear a Korean dress, then I think we both will be lost. And the performance will never take place. But if I ask somebody, like, for example, your sister there, yeah, never been so close to me, never helped me with anything, then they begin with the history of their life. My God, I was thinking, please forget that I'm a master. I just need you to put the dress on. Not now. But I was also worried in my heart that if I say to her like that, I refuse her advice and her history, she probably feel hurt. And, endless story. So I don't dare to ask anybody to help me at all because of that, because they're not in sync with me. They just have one goal. Oh, talk to Master. My God, it's a rare opportunity. Must talk now or never. What for you have to talk? I know you love me. I know you are thankful. I know everything already. And if you need to, you write a letter in advance and give it to me and I read it later. So I know you love me. I know you are thankful. I know this and that and other and all the story of your life. I had no time, man. Didn't you see that? Huh? Even on such an occasion, any kid 5 years old would see that I was in a hurry and under time pressure and all kinds of pressure. But you had no idea, did you? You think it's so nice to be master, always sitting on a high chair and everybody got to go. And you talk endlessly with your calendar. No, it's not like that. There are things behind I have to worry about. For the event to take place yesterday, for everybody to enjoy peace and happiness like that. Not only I had to work hard behind the scenes. Many of your brothers and sisters in Taiwan had to close their restaurants to come here to take care of the kitchen or the service. Understand what I'm saying? They had to take a day off, extra off, to come here and be extra bodyguards, extra guards for the house, for the mountain. Our place is very big. And these people, they were so scared. They made me scared too. Something might happen. So we had to take precautions, huh? Because prevention is always better than cure. Yes. So I might as well do it. So many people sacrifice. They had to take a day off. It's not that easy to just say like that. I want to take a day off next week or next few days. Some people have important jobs in society, not just housewives, huh? Even housewives have difficulty. If you have children and suddenly they're sick, huh? You can't quit. You just have to be there for the child. Many things happen in life all the time. It's not always like tears or peaceful and discussing things. You have to wake up. Yeah, consider others, not just yourself all the time. I don't need you to tell me that you are very happy and honored and privileged to put on the dress for me. I know that already, okay? And even if I don't know that, so what? What is so important? I was in a hurry, yeah? So I could make it on time yesterday. Yeah. But if I sat there and let her finish her story, then I wouldn't see you. If I'm so polite and soft and gentle, say, oh yeah? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Ah, wow, okay, bravo. Then how do you think I do my job? Huh? So if I ever offend you in that kind of situation, please just forgive me outright and shut up, okay? The best thing for you to do for me when you're next to me, helping me with something, is just zip. One word, zip, okay? I don't need you to thank me or tell me that you are privileged and honored to help me to put on my shoes. My God, what the heck is all that? Huh? Just now and then you help an old helpless woman to put on the shoes. What's so big deal about it? Huh? Is it so big deal? Huh? If you see people on the street outside who maybe her dress is coming down for some reason, or her shoes is falling off because she's an old woman, then wouldn't you help her? Yes. Yes, the same. I'm an old woman, I need a little help. If you keep doing this, I won't dare to ask anybody. That's why I don't have any help. Yeah. And also whenever any of the people come to work in my house, like repairing something or anywhere, or my cave even, so little as so primitive as my cave, I even need people go there sometimes. And it's not ending there. But I always have to run away. So they don't, give the story of their life and all this appreciation with a black, maybe for the privilege of repairing my floor. For example, I always run away whenever they work. I have to tell them what, and then I run. But because of that, sometimes they do things they're not supposed to do.